everyone, welcome back. In previous videos, we have disclosed about how the Google consoles or get integrated with the N8N. So here now I have a fired topic like a RAG which will get integrated with the N8N. Yeah, a RAG. It's a retrieval augmented generations and we see how it can be integrated with N8N to build smarter workflows and find AI agents. First, let's understand what RAG means. Normally, when we ask an AI model a question, it answers based only on what it has been trained on. This can sometimes lead to outdated or even incorrect responses, right? RAG changes this by combining retrieval and generations methods. And here, how it works when a user asks a question, the system doesn't just rely on the AI's memory. Instead, it first retrieves the relevant information from an external base like company documents, PDFs, CRMs, or APIs. Then it passes the information to the AI model, which generate a grounded and accurate response. So, in example terms, RAG is simply equal to search plus AI agents, right? Yeah. This makes the answer more reliable, up to date, and tailored to your organization data. Now, let's look how RAG integrates with N8N. Here are the examples of it. N8N is a workflow automation platform, right? It acts like the glue that connects your AI model with your data sources. So we can hear some examples for this. If a customer asks a question on WhatsApp or Slack, N8N receives the questions and generates an embedding a vector representations of the query, right? That embedding is used to search a vector database like Pinecone or Quadrant, right? Where your document are stored. The most relevant results are retrieved and passed into an AI model such as OpenAI or Gemini. The AI then generates a response using only that retrieval information. Yeah. Finally, the N8N sends the answer back to the customer. This makes it possible to build customer support chatbots that always know your company's facts, right? AI-powered agents that can call or email customers about with the accurate details, and also have the document assistance that can summarize and explain or extract knowledge from newly updated files. Right? Yeah. So, um, without RAG, AI may be outdated or incorrect. But with RAG, AI is grounded in your company's latest documents, facts, and real-time data. Yeah. Think of RAG as an open book exam. Instead of answering from memory alone, the AI opens the right pages and then answers. Yeah. So let's see. These are the process of what is a. Before we know that, we have a clear explanations of what is N8N, right? N8N is an open source node based and it's also support over 350 plus integrations, right? Yeah. And also as a building logic like loops, conditions, variables, JavaScript, and even AI agents. Then why we use N8N? Unlike Zapier or Make, N8N is a open source and free self-hosted. So it's a free source and make easy to use of everyone. So we use N8N. Next, how it works? It's a basic workflow examples. Like it's get triggered, then the process, then finally provide an actions. Mm, Here are the node types and the purpose of a particular nodes. It's a trigger node. It's a start the flow like a webhook and schedule triggers, right? Then the API node. It's HTTP calls. It has the methods like put, patch, and so on. And the function node. It's run a JS code inside the workflows, and also it's a set node, set or modify variables by using a switch, apply conditions and branching, and otherwise the loop and AI agent here. So for RAG, we use a pinecone vector database, right? Yeah. What is a pinecone vector database? That plays a critical role in retrieval augmented. Yeah. So it's a fully managed vector database, not a traditional database. By using a pinecone database, we can retrieve the vector embedding effectively at the scale. So these are the example use case of Pinecone database. You may upload your company knowledge base to Pinecone after embedding the retrieval process of all the data. If the user asks what are refined policies from the Pinecone database, the RAG get all the information about the refund policies and provide. It's a Pinecone database also a top three related documents are fetched and sent to the chat GPT. So why we use traditional database over the Pinecone database for the RAG concept. So the basic roles of Pinecone in a RAG is it's a embedding and make querying and make retrieval augmentations and generations. Yeah. So reason for Pinecone use rather than the traditional database or these or the in Pinecone semantic search is accepted, in database is no, and also a vector support speed for similarity search works with embedding and also a best for unstructured data. So and also there was a many clouds, Amazon Web Services, IBM, Google Cloud, Alibaba Cloud. So all among them we use a Google Cloud source for connecting integrations of the Google Drive, right? So, yes. So after enabling, we can access the magic. Okay. First, we make here we need to upload the documents to the particular drives. Here is the results. Okay. After make connections of N8N into the Google Drive, here is the visibles of it. So here you can see the Google Drive document account was connected. The mode was every minute and trigger on changes involving a specific folder from list. The rack company which was been named the specific folder was shown here, right? Yeah. Here we can see the schema, fit table and JSON method. Next, we need to download a Google Drive account, right? So we choose a Google Drive account as a download files. Also here you can see the file name as a rack company document. Here you can download and view here. These are the download files. A display name as this and permissions, email address of it. So and also the photo link, right? Then we tends to connect Pinecone account here after creating API key from the Pinecone database. You can make a API key here and get integrations with Pinecone account. After the green signal marks represents that the Pinecone vector was successfully integrated with the N8N. So here is the Pinecone sign up. You can see after integrating the data which are in the drive was here extract. You can see here. Then after that we need to make a Pinecone vector search node and also here operation mode is insert documents from list N8N. Here you can next integrate the OpenAI account at the same way of Pinecone integrations. From that we need an embedding OpenAI, right? For our we can use the credentials and make a model as text embedding a 3 small. Then here you can see the expressions and also the results here, expressions in a JSON format, and also here you can see the rack company document text, right? Yeah. Here is the final flow of the rack integrations with Pinecone vector. This is the Google Drive trigger which we have file created, and also need to download this node, download the file which was created by this node, and here you can integrate the Pinecone vector stored here. You can also integrate with it embedding document and the documents as embedding OpenAI and document names default data loader. Here you can use recursive character and text lister. So finally, if you run these and ask question